And we're back for episode 2 of the Nameless. Just
happy to be back.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad. Hopefully, we'll be back to playing regularly. All announcements. I'm monetized on Kick now, so you can sub on Kick if you'd like. YouTube's been doing pretty decent. Make sure you subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to Tuglow's YouTube.
Oh.
Baguette's just a dude, and he's here. So, but we're gonna run the intro, and then we're gonna hit the recap, and we will hit it because we just right back into action. So,
man, the intro's so clean. I love it.
Here we go.
Always pumps me up.
So cool. So easy. Let's change the music. Alright, so last time, or recently, you guys had been trying to uncover the secrets of what has been going on in Port Fortune and beyond with the demon breaks. You basically found your way to Keelong to try to get more information, as they have a history of knowledge on these things. And you went to the King's Court in order to, try to get that favor of gathering this secret information that's usually held pretty closely to keep things like this from happening. But essentially you got questioned, and turns out that one of the advisors was manipulating things behind the scenes, trying to put it off on you guys. He transformed. Other of his guys transformed into, like, demons. You guys fought in the royal court, and this guy escapes, taking Ifera, one of the people from Tuglo's past. So you guys took off after him with Teleus, one of Tuglo's childhood friends, and you took off towards Windless's estate. You get there, go in, start searching, finding stuff. Next thing you know, you hear Teleus scream and a bang, and she's just vanished from the hallway where she was standing while Az was checking out a room. So you guys begin looking around. You immediately go down to the basement. You happen to find the secret entry to a tunnel. You manage to unlock the little combination lock on the lever to open the door. Made it down into the subterranean, which you haven't really identified the original purpose of it. You just know this is like an ancient kind of space deep beneath Keylong. So you guys made it in there and essentially immediately had an encounter with some demons, a minor demon, some imp foot soldier guys, in a hound pack. So, picking up there, go to the Schmeppies. Back over. This back up. And as of right now, we took a rest at the end of last session. So,
We haven't rested.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We didn't, because we were determining what we wanted to do, because we didn't know if time was of the essence or not, as far as like going to rescue Teleus. We had fought off the pack, and then we left it there.
All right.
Because I don't have any. I still have my HP mark and my armor mark.
Okay. Well, whenever I say rest, okay, let me rephrase that. You had already decided to continue, I think, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Sam
yeah,
chugged
yeah.
what health potions he had
Mhm.
to try to, like, because he was really hurt, so he was like, well, I'll just drink these mofos so that way we can keep going. That was my fault of phrasing. You had decided what to do, is what I was asking, basically.
Yes.
All right, so like I said, this is kind of more less guided. Y'all tell me what you're doing. We're deep in this subterranean, smooth stone, obviously manufactured. It's dark, and I will say, I know I tell you to ignore a lot of the map stuff because sometimes it's just a good map that worked, but I will say the blood in the pool is accurate.
Oh.
Now that you are in this open space, there's torches everywhere, it's low light. There is essentially a pool of blood in this area.
Baguette, or sorry, as
yes. What's a baguette?
as
Yes,
what
so-
do you think about sending Magpie down one corridor and back? Obviously, she could attract attention. She could also,
I will say, just for clarification, you see there is an opening there, and there. Can you kind of see them better?
yes.
That's kind of your three options. You see a bit of light coming from the leftmost one and the rightmost one. The center, besides the torches there on the door, you don't see any light coming from within. So two seem lit, the middle seems dark.
Previously, Mislo, this fight has made me aware of the hopefulness that I feel sometimes. I am very weak in that sense. Sending Magpie is not gonna be possible.
Okay.
But I can send you or Samlin if needed.
That's pretty funny. How's everybody looking on HP just real fast?
1 marked.
1?
4 marked.
Tugla 4? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I try to keep
Have you
those
took
on the stream so people can see.
How many potions do you have left?
Samlin used
Mislo,
all of
or-
his potions to get back good. He had 2 minors, and I think I rolled a 1 and a 4, and I had 5 marked. So you guys got all the pots. I think 'cause you got some from checking around Windless's estate, and I think you might have gotten one from fixing your characters.
I have.
I have 1 potion. Oh, I have 2 potions left.
Damn. I have 2 minor and 2 normal.
Okay.
Mislo, I think it would be okay for you to drink one of those potions.
Okay. As greedy as it may be, I think I'll postpone for right now.
Mislo, you look obviously pretty hurt. This isn't the
Okay.
place to
Samlin's.
be.
Go
Hurry,
ahead.
hurry.
Go ahead, Az. I think you're
This
saying
isn't
what
this
Sam
isn't
was
the
going to
place
say.
to be conservative about.
Okay.
I know that you are very close to your possessions and your riches and your gold, especially your gold. If anything, only your gold.
Let me see.
Just above board, I would like to point out mechanically that also potions are the way to get people back up, or healing, which I think both of you have healing in some capacity, right?
I've
Or-
used all of mine.
Just keep that in mind.
Where is it? Clear 1d4. As pick a path for us to go, and while I drink this pot, what's the d4? Oh, it's the triangle.
The pyramid.
All right. I will choose our way to be the most further away from the entrance.
So the one straight ahead.
The one straight ahead. And I will go past the pool and I will look at the pool and especially look at the stone going into it. Trying to see if there is any kind of runes or markings along its sides.
Make,
Just to see if it's some kind of enchantment or ritual or
make a is it knowledge? Make a knowledge roll. Almost said wisdom. I don't even think that would apply. I don't even think that's right.
an 18 with fear.
An 18 with fear.
Here it
That's-
starts.
That's
I'm
role
going-
play wise, that's such a good roll.
I'm gonna bank the fear for now. Actually, you know what? I'm not banking the fear. So as you look over, you see there are runic inscriptions along the edges of the pool. And you obviously you don't know what any of this says. So you kind of have a moment and you reach out to his mirror and you're like, show me something. And you get the sense of what these runes are for. They are means of extracting the very life essence and power from what sits within the pool. And it dawns on you the amount of blood in this pool, and you mark a stress from the realization of how many bodies it took to fill this pool, and the weight of what the purpose of it is.
I turn back slightly to. I turn my head back slightly to Mislo and Samlin. This place is disgusting beyond belief. I just realized that somehow all of this blood, all of this power, and the amount of people that have been. And I pause for a moment, kind of in shock of realizing what happened, and then I go on and say, "This is really not a place where we should be."
Well, this is a place where Teleus was heard, and I will find her.
Someone's like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be, but I think we have to be.
Yes, indeed. We've committed.
With that, you would also glean that this is not the site of the ritual. It is more of a storage vessel that's passively pulling the life essence from what gives life.
Well,
At the same time, my inner self feels compelled to draw out the flute, the tibia flute that I carved a while back ago, and just play it next to the pool, see what happens. But that thought passes by, and I move on towards the opening.
Good deal.
As I follow behind, I'm tempted to set a wall of fire across the pool of blood, but I too just follow behind the party.
What's up with these guys, man?
Mislo, Samlin, I feel absolutely strong, and I wish for you to rely on me for the upcoming for the upcoming problems.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
Someone's like, me too.
I draw my shield in front of me again, gets my pie, and slightly take a peek at the corridor and confidently advance, trying to be silent,
Okay.
but also very, very wary of what's going on.
Go ahead and
around
make a finesse roll for me. Do stealth. And actually, if y'all want, we can do a group roll, since everybody's doing it. Or are you going ahead by yourself first?
I am going ahead by myself.
Okay. Make a finesse roll for me.
15 with fear.
15 with fear. I'm gonna bank the fear. All right. I'll keep the 15 in mind. You advance forward. Ooh. And you see that the next room doesn't contain much of anything rather than a couple of torches and another pool of blood. Same kind of runic inscriptions around. Same dark feeling.
When I look towards, in the opposite way of the entrance that I went through, do I see an opening on the other side of the room?
Sorry. Do that.
Okay. Let me see.
That one
Does it
is,
cost
there
any-
is a door there. It's not wide open.
Okay.
But there is a door.
Miss Lowe, Samlin, hold on a second for me. I take off flying,
Okay.
and I glide absolutely silently across the room with Magpie
Okay.
towards what is the opposite of the room.
Okay.
See what is there. And I look back at Miss Lowe, and I do this sign.
Damn. Let me see.
Call him lacking. It's in there eating tendies.
No, it's goldfish.
Oh, okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, no, the thing is that I think I have to spend a hope because they changed it.
Oh,
Yeah, double check it and see.
Spend a hope to open a line of mental communication with one target you can see. This connection lasts until your next rest, or you cast telepathy again.
they nerfed it. Basically.
Yeah,
It's
they
not a nerf because it lasts until your next rest. Used to with the wording of the card, you could ambiguously say, and that's the way we played it, is if you can't see them, it doesn't work. But now it sounds like walkie-talkies. You can just put it in, and then you and Az can talk to each other until you drop the spell.
Oh,
And is spending the hope worth staying quiet to you?
Yeah, it is. So I'll spend the hope.
Okay.
And you know, I see Az doing that signal, and so I open that line of telepathy with them, and as you know, I see you sent the signal. What do you see above or ahead rather?
What do I see?
A door.
I
told you that.
Miss Love, there is a door. Sorry, I missed that.
You're good.
Miss Love, there is a door. What does the door look like?
Smooth,
Heavy wooden door.
smooth stone,
Smooth stone.
but it does not seem heavy. Like it doesn't. It's literally like a very well manufactured stone door on a hinge.
On a hinge.
So
Does it have a lock?
You don't see a lock per se.
Okay.
But it's not like a door that like slides into the wall or anything. You see, there's a pivot point.
As is the door open?
The door doesn't seem to have a lock on it. I could try to slightly push it forward. I put my hand on it and very, very slowly start pushing on it.
Okay. Roll a finesse for me. To try to open the door specifically
Crit.
quietly. You push, and it barely, the sound is so quiet. This is such an old, worn-in door. Like, you push it, and it barely sounds like sand falling. Very extremely quietly. push the
Get your
door
hope clear of
open.
stress.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.
You push the door open, and I will judge line of sight.
I basically open it just enough so that I can have a glimpse.
I got you.
Miss Lowe, the door seems open, and when I mean seems, I do mean it can be open. As a matter of fact, it's halfway open into the next door. I don't know how else to tell to you. It can go. We can go through it.
Well,
I just haven't gone through it yet.
Right. But from pushing it and cracking it, I've exposed what you can see on the map. You do
And
see
there are
one of
foes
the
inside.
little imp foot soldiers. And with the crit, I will just go ahead and say you hear snarling, similar to that of the pack you fought before. And you get a sense that there is another, like there are 3 adversaries in this room. One is possibly a hound pack. I'm counting that as one.
Miss Lowe, there are some foes in there. At least 3 enemies. A hound pack, a little shit, and something else. It wouldn't cost us much to go back and see what the other rooms look like before engaging.
Okay, sounds good. I will go ahead and start moving back, like this way.
Okay.
I will do the same.
I do have my ring of
Okay. So you don't
silence.
You
It's
don't,
still
you don't have to
active?
roll to
Yeah.
walk anywhere quietly.
Okay.
I'm just lining back across the room.
Okay.
Finding my way to Miss Lowe.
Okay.
Something you coming?
Yes.
And then still whispering to Az and saying he should push forward into this one and let us follow in behind.
Okay. I will do that. I do the same process, try to go. I'm still hovering, basically.
Got you. This is a very dark, pitch black, basically, except for the little bit of light pouring through. You can kind of make out that there is a end to this hallway where you just barely see some light reflecting off of the smooth stone at the end of the hallway.
What do you see?
Y'all are
see a
still
hallway.
linked up, by the way.
Oh,
You can just keep y'all can.
okay.
I'm basically assuming y'all are talking. If you talk to Samlin, it is out loud. If you are talking to each other, unless you specify, I'm saying this where Samlin can hear.
Mhm.
I'm assuming y'all are covert right now, walkie-talkie.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not
Az,
gonna make
what
you
do
like
you see?
specify every time. Like, hey, I'm telepathy.
There is a
Okay.
hallway. Based on of the light pattern reflecting from the stones, I see that there might be some other smaller ways on the side going into this, and
Yeah, and you
at
can
the back
kind
of
of
the
see.
alley, I can see
So you can kind of see the divots of possible ways.
Do I make out that it's a door or something? At
You
the
would
back?
have to approach to see. And it would
I'm
require
just
a
gonna,
roll.
yeah.
Az, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to go check this other hallway while you're determining.
You know what? I will keep watch on this one. You can go ahead and check the other one. And
Okay.
as you do this, I'm just gonna back out and just keep basically a peek on it.
Okay. Well, then you tell Samlin what we're doing since you're gonna be closer to him. And
Hey, Samlin. How you doing?
I've been better, but we need to find out
I'm,
what's going on here. So
Oh yeah.
I'm here for it.
Gonna-
you
Miss
know?
Lowe is went to check the other one.
Well, no, I mean like the grander, all the stuff happening here. Like there's this blood pool and like
Oh wait, I'm coming
they
back.
took the girl and
Did-
stuff. So okay.
Weren't you saying something? What were you saying?
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just kind of.
Oh,
I
no.
go back to Samlin and I go. I have to keep watch.
His mood goes down.
As you're walking, yeah, his mood. We've all been playing Uma Musume. Yeah, as you're walking away, Samlin's like, well, don't start a fucking conversation with me if you're not gonna listen. But anyway, Tuglo, you look down the hall, and you see basically the same thing that I saw.
As on this right-hand side, I see the same thing as before from the one on the left.
Okay. So it makes up for a pattern. Two of the same things. Hold on, just a second.
Samlin, I went down on the right hall, and we saw the same thing.
Samlin was just sitting
Or
there
I
like,
saw the same thing as the left one.
okay.
What's the matter, Samlin?
You guys just keep playing spies. That's okay. I'm just an NPC anyway.
No, Samlin, you're our trusted companion, my friend.
Sam was like, I'm the fucking
sorry about
mascot. No, I'm just kidding. You're good. So, what we doing?
Az, do you want to sneak attack on the left, or should we look to see what's down the middle?
I feel like down the middle is the main way. I don't think it's the best way to go through.
Oh, you don't think it's the best way?
Yeah. I think I should go and check the... Was there a door
Yes.
towards the other room, Miss Lowe? Yes. I'll we can go check it if you'd like. See if there is also foes in that room.
All right.
Probably the same process.
This point, I would say go ahead and roll. Make another finesse roll. This is a combination of you arriving quietly as well as opening the door. Or you're doing the same thing, basically. Right.
15 with fear.
15 with fear. I'm gonna bank the fear. 15 was good enough as you kind of quietly, you do one kind of big push with your wings at the back, the door you come in, and glide over the pool of blood and just kind of deftly right on the other side. You slowly push the door again with like it makes, this time it's a little more gravelly. It makes a little bit more of a sliding sound. But as you are pushing the door, you immediately begin to hear like some hounds kind of like fighting and you look in. Oh, you look in, and this time you see the dogs are actually kind of fighting with each other, and there are two imps. Idolizing imps is what they're called. There are two imps sitting there kind of watching it, like cheering them on as they're like. So that commotion is enough to cover the noise of you opening the door. So you get your view, you take your hand off, and it kind of swings back.
What do you see over there, Az?
And I'm talking to Miss Lu as I come back. Same foes in a room. Some hounds, some little shits. That's all I could make out. Based off of the layout of things, if there's nobody in the middle room and we push through it, we're gonna be flanked on both sides by quite the number of foes.
Well,
But since time is of the essence, I guess.
who do we want to take out first? Or should we just run down the middle and see what it is?
How about we gamble on the
The middle?
effect of surprise, and we rush through that corridor, burst through the door, and just land in the middle of whatever there is, and just take the initiative.
Okay, well, I can definitely walk here with the quiet footsteps, and then I'd like to just peer around to the right corner, since I feel like I have a better angle.
It is
on
dark.
that.
You cannot see. I believe you probably have a torch in your backpack.
Yeah,
You could
but,
probably walk and grab one off the wall, but you will need a light source in order to more finely check this area. Or you can just walk into the dark.
I'll light my torch
Okay.
that I have.
You light your torch and you can effectively see as you kind of like stick it out into that middle aisle.
Mhm.
You do see there is a door here and here. Door on the left and right.
As I see a door on the left and right, they look to be closed.
Correct.
This
Let me
be
go
a
get
s-
Samlin. Samlin, we're gonna move up through this middle part. We got a door on the left and door on the right. They're both closed. That's what we know for now. Come on with me.
Okay.
maybe those are cells.
They could be like bedrooms.
Someone's
Like
like, well, if their
Louis,
cells is Teleus in
Teleus.
there? Or maybe even Ifera.
Let's check.
I'll walk here and go to the left one with my
Yeah, I'll do
torch.
the same on the right.
Okay. Someone's like, I'll just stand in the middle, I guess. Alright, so are you just pushing the doors open? As keep in mind you don't have a light. Although you have your torch. But you can still open the door without lighting a torch. You just may not be able to see very well inside. Are we trying to
just
do it
gonna-
quietly, or are we just open?
I'm just gonna open the door.
Very wise of you, because you have a fucking torch. It would have been like a fucking 30, DC 30. Alright. So you walk in. As what are you doing?
I'm knocking on the door softly.
But you're knocking on the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Softly.
As Tuglo, you step through the door, and as knocks softly, I'm gonna spend a fear. As you knock, even though you knock quite softly, this is a smooth stone interior in which the slightest noises can bounce and carry. And Tuglo, as you walk in and you hold the torch up, you look up to the corner, and there is a demon of despair up in the corner. And as you turn and look at it, it looks back at you and just like,
Son of a bitch.
and it's gonna go in
Immediately?
for an attack.
I just, to Az, I'm just like, help.
Oh,
Telepathy.
He stays up in the corner. I'll do it. So he is kind of curled and perched. Oh, it's still hidden on Schmappy's.
Can I see the rest of the room, or is that
it
all that the
appears
torch will
to
show
be a fairly plain room? There are some pots and jars and a chest. We're going to pretend that sarcophagus is a chest.
Okay.
But there's this demonic creature, and it's like its body is turned towards a corner, but its whole head is turned completely around as it shoots out this bolt of like necrotic, chaotic energy. Excuse me.
Oh Lord.
That
as I hear
is
this,
a
the help.
17 to hit Tuglo.
Hit.
Go ahead, Az.
As I hear help, I'm gonna immediately cast my armor beetles.
Good idea. 14 plus 1. 15 damage to you, Tuglo.
I will mark an armor slot and take no damage.
Right. And it goes back to y'all.
I will take off as fast as I can. Can I see Miss Lowe from where I am?
She's
across
standing
the
in the doorway holding a torch, so she's illuminated from
So
the front.
I,
You can see her silhouette as a bolt of like necrotic energy comes towards her, and there's like a flash as a arcane shield, a ward from her vestments blocks the attack.
How far can I flung myself before I have to roll? Is that 30 feet or 40?
30. If we're doing around 30. So you can get to the doorway, basically.
Yeah, I want to go further than this.
You can either use deft maneuvers or you can roll agility.
I don't have death maneuvers equipped, so I will roll it.
Make an agility roll.
Am I in what would be considered a very close
Yes.
range to this guy?
Yes.
Okay. If I were to move up to here, is this a wall? Like up here? Okay, would this area that has a door here?
Yes.
If I were to stand where I'm hovering right now, like the mouse cursor,
Uh-huh.
would that be very close range to the enemy?
That is close. It is beyond very close.
Okay.
As what's your
As
roll?
I-
Hold on.
Okay.
11
11 with
fear.
fear.
I've only rolled fear. That's nice.
Love it. So you go charging down the way. And you do manage to get to Tuglow, but in your haste to get there, you actually you get down there, and well, I was thinking, I'm just gonna have him attack as the consequence of the fear. You do not manage to get beyond Tuglow, as y'all kind of got to get jammed up in the doorway, but as a fresh target walks in, the demon is going to target you. That's only... might be okay. That's only a 9 to hit.
9 evasion, so it hits.
Okay, I'll say if you got something to bump it up, feel free. But if that hits...
I will not use my die
Gotcha.
right now.
4 and 4. 8 plus 1. 9 damage.
We round up.
Yes.
Hmm?
What?
Off. Okay.
What?
Oh,
So
if you're
5
halving damage, yes.
Mm.
It is a rule in the book. It's not a rule. It's a suggestion in the book to always round up.
Okay. Then I will just expend an armor slot to take damage. Spend a whole upkeep my beetles.
And then I'm actually going to... Oh, and I gain a fear for making a successful attack. Alright. It's... Actually, I'm gonna spin that fear. As the door you knocked on, you hear a... as the stone door is pushed open, and coming down the hallway, you see another one of these demons. As he runs, he's going to...
Hamlin be like, here we go again.
He's just going to attack Samlin. He's going to walk up and actually grab Samlin and from its mouth shoot one of these necrotic beams. 9, 3, 12. Samlin, what we got? 14. As it grabs Samlin,
No, hold on.
kind of slips.
Hold on.
No, it missed.
I will.
It missed.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
You're good.
I
Samlin
thought
kind
it
of
was the opposite.
slips. No, you're good. He slips his grasp and kind of jumps to the side, and he's like, "Watch out! There's another one." It's over to you guys.
Without noticing if I said it out loud or not, I kind of tell Az to move back towards Samlin as I move up this way towards the north.
Hmm?
And I tell him I'm about to cast a fireball.
Okay.
Which Az is good. He's
Okay.
just outside of that very close range.
Okay. Okay, so spellcast roll. What is the
Excuse me.
spellcast roll? It should just be 2 D12s,
That's
yeah.
D12s plus your spellcast trait. And plus, you have the special armor that gives you +1. So you're adding 6 to your spellcast roll.
Okay, so my D12s.
2d12 plus 6.
This is 11, 8 is 19 with hope, plus 6 is 25 with hope.
25 with hope. Take your hope. What's up, StarCraft? Man said, OMG, look at those handsome trainers. But yeah, go ahead and roll.
Oh my god.
Do whatever mechanics is required.
Okay.
Of Fireball.
So it says targets who fail take 3d20s.
All right, hold on. Creature and all creatures within very close must make a reaction roll. 13. I literally rolled a 13. So
wouldn't I win?
Meets it, beats it. No. He is okay. But I still take half damage. So go ahead and roll those massive freaking d20s.
Huh. Okay, just as a question. Because I'm confused. So if when you attacked Az, you hit his number, and you still beat him. When I attack you,
okay,
we hit the same thing. So
you made your spellcast roll. That was to hit. This is a reaction roll. In the same way, if I have a reaction roll for you guys of difficulty 13, if you hit 13, you succeed.
Okay. Thank you.
It's 2 different kinds of rolls.
Gotcha. Let's see. So 3d20s. Here we come on. Give me some 20s now.
Dude, that'd be sick. 60.
14.
Ooh. That's big.
10.
Ooh, 24.
Oh, that's cock. 12.
24 and 12 is 36 plus 5, 41.
One. Holy shit.
We
it is half though.
We have to half it. But well, that's 21 points damage.
Unfortunate that you have to have
to have it. Yeah.
Yeah. He 124. So you step back and blast this, massive fireball, and it explodes, and you notice like a chunk kind of get blasted out of it as you kind of catch it in the side. It's suffering a major wound.
Oh, okay, my first major. Let's go back.
But it is still you guys with the success with hope.
Do I notice the power of the blow that Mislo just?
I mean, did you? You're standing right there. You felt the heat off that thing.
Yeah.
The fire came this close to your face. Because if you were a space closer, you would have taken the damage too.
As I blow this chunk into this demon, I tell Az, let me handle this one, and if I need your help, I'll let you know, in one way or another.
I flung myself towards Samlin.
Okay.
And I grab him.
Okay.
And we switch
Easy enough.
places.
You don't have to roll for that. Kind of run and grab him and sweep him behind you, basically.
And then I shove with I do a bashing attack on the demon with my shield, with the intent of pushing him back from where he came.
All right, make a strength. You can basically just use the shield attacks.
7 with hope.
Alright. You go to bash it with your shield, and even though these are like more nimbly, skulky types, there's a surprising amount of resistance. As a result of the failure, I'm going to spend a fear. And
You don't have to.
nah, I kinda got to. And that was a failure with
Hope.
Hope.
okay. Please let me know if you have 0 hope.
Okay.
Just both of you.
Heard.
Not rated. He's just gonna attack you at 8 to hit.
No! I evade!
Oh, he actually evades!
For
Holy
like
shit!
the second time in the whole 20 sessions plus we've been playing,
Wow.
has managed
What an
to
I
evade.
swiftly evade the blow like a fucking champion.
That's what you think, and what Salem sees is you going, it is your old bones, your old joints creaking. No, I'm just kidding. So you managed to evade that one, dodge out of the way. I'm gonna spend a fear as the one is going to attack you, Tuglo. Oh, jumped out of the dice tray. That's a 19 plus 3.
Oh, hits.
And this is the same necrotic energy from before. I'm rolling good with these 6s. 13 plus 1. 14 damage.
I will use an armor and take a 0 damage.
Alright. I'm going to spend another... I gain a fear for succeeding with Tuglo's attack. I spend it immediately. And I'm going to spend another fear.
Again, you don't have to.
It's back to you guys.
I will retaliate.
Have at it.
"21 with fear."
21 with fear. It hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's
87.
gonna
Not he has to spend a lot of resources now to do that.
That's gonna be 17 damage.
17 damage. You slash out at it with your spear and you manage to inflict a little cut on it, a little minor wound as it kind of reels back. And it's gonna, as a result of the fear, you actually catch something out of the corner of your eye, to the north in this hallway, as all of a sudden a blast of necrotic energy comes towards you with a 20. That hits. I'm not even gonna ask. Can you get to 20 from 9? 6, 9, 10. 10 points of damage to you, as. And I'm gonna spin another fear as Tuglo. From the door behind you, it is all of a sudden pushed open.
Oh.
And let me check something real fast. I don't want to do totally wrong.
No, I do not consent.
Sorry. Just need to...
The answer is no. You can't.
I'm just gonna have him roll 19 to pounce on top of you. And it is now, you're now vulnerable on the ground. No damage right now, but that was my move. As he, boom, and it's just on top of you. There's like this otherworldly goop starting to drip on you, and he's right in your face.
I've seen that before.
And it is back to you guys.
I would like to take my... Can I roll my scepter and just like use it as like a melee attack to like try to hit him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Then I'd like to do that.
Yep. Some scepters are made for that.
16 plus 5, 21 with hope.
Ooh, nice. Take your hope, and it definitely hits.
Okay.
As you manage to kind of push and hold him up, and you take your scepter and...
Okay. Okay, so... I know you said it last week, and I don't remember. Was I supposed to say I want to kick with this as well? Because kick says on a successful melee attack.
Yeah, that means after the success.
Okay,
so you can roll first and then say, and I'm gonna kick him.
Okay, yeah.
Kicking is kick is like a bonus.
Okay, I would like to kick to get him off of me, as well.
Okay.
So the kick says 2d6.
So roll your scepter damage and 2d6.
Okay, so 3d6.
So basically 5d6.
4, 2, 4, 1.
13.
Was that 5?
4, 2, 2, 4, 1. Yeah, that was 5 plus
3 from the scepter.
So that's 13.
16.
16.
16.
Sure.
Yes.
I lost, yeah. 16. So that's 16 damage.
Okay.
You use your legs and so you're pushing him back. What is it?
Yes.
Out of melee? Is
Is
that how it's specified?
Yeah, and pushing them or yourself out of melee range.
Right.
Yes.
So you push him back into the door.
Mhm.
And so you push him back, and the door swings shut again.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, is it better that you can't see him now?
Yes, because I have an idea. How far can I move?
30,
30?
close range.
Can I? Okay, so underneath as is 32.
Yes.
Can I go there or no?
No, because that's not direct. Like, so you would measure it like from you to the next doorway is 18. And then basically you can move to where Samlin is.
To where Salmon is?
You can basically move in behind Samlin because Samlin and Az are occupying the spaces. Or Samlin would switch with you. You came up and tossed him around like Az
Moved
does.
again?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I am going to move behind Samlin.
Okay.
And upon moving here, kind of be surprised and say, oh shit. And then I say, we all need to move south. I have an idea. And can I close the door behind me as I'm running out? This door.
Yes.
Okay. I want to do that. So I just run behind Samlin, shut the door, and say, we need to get out of this corridor.
All right. Samlin will... Young pull back up. Samlin is going to move south. And as he runs by, he's going to attempt to attack. We'll just do that. Purple is hope, blue is fear. Oh my god, a 5 with fear. Sorry, y'all. That's why
Nice.
Samlin doesn't do a lot, because typically he fails with fear. And the one that he's trying to attack is actually going to mark a stress. And all PCs, other PCs, so not including Samlin, within close range lose a hope. So both of you lose a hope.
Damn, I'm in close range? I'm for
Yeah. As Samlin tries desperately to help out, it's just kind of demoralizing to see him fail so horribly. And
God
with that, I'm gonna go ahead, take my fear for Samlin messing up, spin the fear as this one, Tuglo, from behind the closed door, is swung open as it comes to occupy that space. Natural 20. So 3d6. So you're starting at 18 damage. Adding 11, 13, 28, so 31.
42. You're at 42.
42? 18 plus, that's 20, that's 31, 30, no, 32. You're trying to give yourself 10 more damage, brother.
You said I'm starting at 18.
18, and I rolled 2, 6, and 5. So 18 plus 2 is 20, 6 and 5 is 11, that's 31. Plus 1 is 32. Hey, we can do 42.
Hey, I'm fine with it. Go ahead. The higher, the better, baby.
No, 32.
32. So that falls in the major. A little weak ass attack. I'll take 1 armor slot and I'll do 1 HP.
Okay. And then this one here is gonna move down. Where was he? Right here. So he can actually get up to Magpie. But I'm gonna spin to fear. Plus I got a fear for attack. I'm spinning a fear. All targets affected, and this is all PCs within far range, so everybody. All targets affected replace their hope die with a D8 until they roll a success with hope, where you rest. That means instead of 2d12, you're going to roll the 2-sided pyramid.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
Baguette, you will just have to manually click 12 and 8
An
and
8.
roll it. And then whichever one's higher, you know. The 8 is your hope, the 12 is your fear. I used to kind of stay away from these, but because it's hard to use them on demiplane, but
That's okay.
if you got regular dice, Baguette, I would just grab those real fast. You know where that?
No, that I'm good with it.
Okay, cool.
It's okay.
And that's it for me. Back to you guys.
Please run. Please run south.
I will run south. As far away as I can.
Can't.
I
Okay.
will switch to my ranged weapon.
All right.
Where is it?
Since Magpie was in what I would call like an immediate danger, like a threatening, you need to roll to have her move.
Can I move to the torch left of Samlin? Like the left side torch?
Yes. Baguette, make your roll to move Magpie down there with you.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll? Agility?
Whatever it says to command your companion. Yeah, I think they've changed some
Okay.
stuff. So
It's gonna be strength. A spellcast roll.
Yep.
Strength.
Vex feature, Ranger.
It's the one I used to determine the attack.
Yeah.
Attack for her.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, your spellcast is you can use agility or strength because you're ranger multi-class with
Perfect.
Seraph. So either one.
So that's gonna be shit, I rolled normally. Hold on.
Yeah, you need to do the 12 and
8.
8. Yep.
12.
But the good thing is if you roll
Crit.
a crit, you are no longer under the effect of that. And she
Perfect.
immediately comes to you, clear stress, add a hope. You're no longer under the effect of the
Thank you.
curse, if you will. Your struggle is pointless is the name of that action. So you are no longer struggling with the fear of the situation. You've kind of leveled your mind a little bit.
From where I'm at,
Yes,
as I'm running
move.
out, I tell Semlin to move closer to the blood, like the pool of blood.
Okay.
Like I don't care. I just need him out of my way. And then I'd like to activate, or I want to use my experience, Pyromaniac. And I want to cast Wall of Flame.
Okay.
So I will spend the hope on Pyromaniac.
Okay.
Okay, so question.
Mm-hmm.
My 8 dice rolled a 4. My other dice, the 12, rolled a 2.
All
There
right.
you
So what is add them together
That's okay. So 6.
with hope. So you no longer are under the effect.
Okay.
As
So
a
I got
little
a
bit of
6 with
hope
hope.
has been restored. But I do believe that failed. And it
6.
doesn't
Hold on.
trigger.
Hold on now, buddy. I got a 6. So then I got the Pyromaniac. That's 8. And then 8 and 6 from my spellcast roll is 14.
Mhm.
And I will use my rally die for this. A D8.
Okay.
I got 7.
Cool.
So from where I stand, just all through here.
All right. Oh,
That's a big ass wall of flame.
what is it? Any two
Reminds me of another one that I saw
within far
not so
range.
long
Yep.
ago.
All right, cool. So you have put up the wall of fire. And a few moments pass. And they do not seem to be pursuing you. Though it's kind of hard to see through the wall of fire.
Heard. Well, I don't think we should go down the middle.
Is there a length of time that the wall of fire lasts?
I think it just...
It just
It
stays
doesn't.
there.
It just stays there until
Nice.
I take it down.
Yeah.
So I mean, we know what's ahead. Do we want to try to go back in, or should we just let them rest? Because as I will say, I saw a treasure chest down yonder. So
Treasure
I mean,
chest?
you know, if I put this wall down,
hey.
you know we're gonna be fighting. And I mean,
Hey.
we already did take some damage, and we definitely dealt
Hey.
some. So
Ain't nothing truer.
how do we want to handle this?
I'm looking at something. Just a second.
Because see, at the very least, I'm like, we still go find Teleus. We could use her on the way back, and then we go get this treasure.
Me being so close to that pool of blood reminds me of the feeling that I had earlier. And an idea arises. If I understand correctly what you said earlier, this is like a battery for fueling anything
More like...
demonic.
yeah, more like necromantic, demonic, blood sacrifice style stuff. And you gotta sense its drawing power. You don't know where it's going to, per se.
I want to try something. Please.
Okay.
Don't be mad at me.
We'll see.
I'm gonna explain this. Mislo, Samlin, I want to break the runic circle around this pool. I wanna use my shield to bash at the, those big blocks of rock,
Mm-hmm.
and just bash it in, destroying one side of those, and just.
Okay. Make a strength roll for me.
Crit. Double 11.
Nice.
Hope and stress.
Yes, sorry.
So you pound into the stone on the border. And as you do, and you break the circle, you do get a sense that you have damaged it in a way. It is still putting off somewhat that same energy, not quite as much as before. And this has helped you. Don't think it hasn't helped you.
I feel like it did something.
You
I
do
feel like
feel
it
a
did
change in in that it's not drawing as much power as it previously was.
I try to feel Izmir's presence. Do I feel it stronger than before?
Make a presence roll for me. As you appeal to your chosen.
I will use a prayer die. 16 with a hope.
15 was what you needed. Yes, you can feel his presence a little more strongly now.
Nice.
And you
good
do
feeling
get a
about
sense that praying to your god has done something to slightly diminish the demonic nature of this area.
Good.
Oh,
Hold
Lo,
that tidbit in your mind.
Miss Lo, I can feel Izmir's stronger than before. I call on to die to call on to your god.
really? Okay.
Yes.
And after hearing that, I too take a brief moment to
Samling, you too.
call out to Emus and pray to her for any inspiration, if you will.
You can go ahead and make a presence roll.
Presence rolls, that should just be D12s. $21 with fear.
Take the fear.
He needed one. He only had like 10 left.
Actually, I only have 2 now. You can feel a diminishment of the powers as you appeal to Emus, and you do feel her comforting presence with you. And like
Emus
I said,
bless.
keep that you can possibly diminish demonic presence with actions of faith, I guess.
Damn.
Samlin, you
This-
who knows the stones. What are the stones whispering to you from this place?
Samlin's like, it doesn't really work like that for me, guys. Sorry.
That's all good.
This is just like a big pebble.
After seeing Az break the thing, the rock, I kind of mark out a distance away from all of us. I'd like to, maybe in this area. I want to shoot a fireball into the blood pool to see if it'll disrupt anything, kind of similarly to how the breaking of the rock did.
Make your spellcast roll.
Okay, well, that's not happening.
What'd you roll?
9 with hope.
Oh, and that's with all your stuff too?
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. 9
Plus 6.
6, 15. It says make a spellcast roll 15.
There you go.
I mean, the pool isn't going anywhere.
You shoot it at that corner
Mhm.
and roll damage.
Roll damage.
Oh,
actually, sorry.
You ain't
the
about
15 was not for the That was for the wall of flame. It just says make a spellcaster roll, so I think it has to have a
I got
DC
you.
that I'm going to
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
Sorry
yeah.
about that.
Correct. I can't. A wall doesn't make a reaction roll. Yeah, just roll 3d20 plus 5.
God bless. 11, 15, and 8.
34.
Plus 5,
39.
39.
Yes. With that, you blast the corner out of this pool as blood begins to like pour out,
Mhm.
kind of cover the floor in this area. And I mean, this is a massive construct, you know. You get the sense that it is as diminished as it could be. With both of y'all together, it seems like this. It is still active, but it is not. You don't get the feeling that you were getting off of it initially.
Heard. Okay, well that's good. That's good. As Samelin,
What if
I
we
think-
just put your bag of holdings into the pool and let it just drain into the bag?
That would be horrible.
That would be crazy. As Samelin, I think we move and we go to this left side since I have the middle and right blocked off. And I think we go progress forward to see if we can find Teleus.
We've spent so much time. I hope she's okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna walk on the right side of the wall and just kind of camp.
Samuel just walks.
This area.
Whoop! Whoosh!
And then, I just tell Az, I said, all right, whenever you're ready to bust through this wall.
I
be
breach
here to
team at the
support.
ready.
Oh, wait. Can Az... No, never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna rush towards the biggest, meanest thing that I see. And I'm gonna attack it right away. You ready?
Or, counter plan, you open the
Counterplan.
door, you kneel down, and I use you as like a turret and shoot a fireball at the big ass group. If they're grouped. What do you say to that? Yay or nay?
I say, I kneel down. I get ready to open the door. You prepare your spell right away, and as I open it, you just
Yes.
shoot it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Magpie, take a step. Me slow. Okay. Ready your spell. You know what? I will make it this tag team attack.
Can we do that?
How are you damaging?
I take out my range gun. My
Okay.
range gun. My range weapon.
Gotcha.
Where is it? My blunderbuss.
The blunderbuss.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I think it's broken. I have to re-employ it. Remove. Manage. Quick. Block. First.
All right. Whenever
Okay.
y'all are ready, enact your plan.
How does the tag team attack work again?
You both roll to attack. You take whichever one you want. And then you both roll damage and add it together. For the instance of this, your damage doesn't apply to like the splash damage of the fireball.
I'll choose one.
Right. Whichever,
Okay.
essentially, you're both going to attack the same guy, and then Tuglow's going to have her splash damage.
Okay.
I would like to use my pyromaniac experience.
Okay.
I'll
Spin your
the
hope.
for that
Yep.
one. Yep.
I will use my steady hands.
Spend your hope.
All right, let's see. Nine and 8, 17 plus 6 is 23 plus 2 is 25 with hope.
Probably going to want
rolled
to take
a-
Tuglow's roll. Would you?
I rolled a 20 with a hope.
Okay. Regardless, I think that will open the door. And what are you attacking? Let me
I opened the
show
door.
you.
Whoosh.
And oh,
That motherfucker right there in the middle.
familiar face.
Yeah, that
He's
man
moved
right
into
there.
this room.
Yup,
I'm in
I'm
right
taking
there.
him
So
right
y'all
there.
are aiming at him. Okay, and the hound pack will take the splash damage from the fireball.
Okay.
So you both roll your damage. Roll your Scooby-Doo hit it. Tuglow, roll your damage for your fireball, as do your ranged weapon. What is your ranged?
14.
Blunderbuss.
That's right. That's right.
And I have one in the inner, it's been worked out by
Mhm,
the GM.
22 and 17 is 39 plus 5. 44.
Nice. What is the reaction?
I rolled so shit. It is what it is.
13.
He rolled a 14 on his reaction roll. So he'll take.
Okay, I will spend a prayer die to increase by 2 Tug's.
No, the reaction is his thing.
Right.
It is the demon's thing.
hmm
Yeah, no, I increase your thing. He
No,
reacts to.
I'm the DC. I'm the DC.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can use a prayer die to increase a DC. You can double
That would
check
be
for
kind
sure.
of that'd be kind of broken if you could. I ain't gonna lie.
You can use spend die's value to reduce incoming damage, add to a roll's result after the roll is made, or gain hope equal to the result.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't have anything.
That
to do
doesn't
with
cover
that
any
roll.
of that.
Yeah.
Unless you want to give me 2 to the enemy.
No, I added to Tug's roll.
Tuglow's
No.
roll. Tuglow did not roll. The way the fireball
shit.
spell works is you attack, then the enemy makes a reaction roll to see if they take full or half damage.
Yeah, but if I give it to Tug for his attack,
Right.
That has nothing to do with it.
He rolled a 24 with hope for y'all's
No.
tag team attack. And if you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to add, I don't think if it does damage.
never mind. I was so confused. I did not understood that.
No. It's all good.
And
All right.
both of y'all
Add your
get that smirk on your faces.
damage together. How much you get, Tug? 40 what?
I got 15.
15 damage plus
39. Was it 42?
it was 40 something.
44? I think it's 44.
44. So
44.
22 damage from Tuglow. 15 from Az. So 22, 15, 37.
37.
And then what is the Okay, so the dogs take 22. And then the other guy takes 37. Nice. 37. If you guys would both like to describe how you blow that demon apart.
Yeah, buddy.
He had 3 HP left, and was a severe.
I will say, based off of the fact that what you said earlier, both our divinity channel their will into us, and as I shoot and he shoots his fireball, the fireball infuses the round as it travels, focusing it as a molten jet of metal. And because it's a blunderbuss, it's not a single molten jet. It's like a fragmentation of molten jets, just peppering the shit out of him, going right through him.
So essentially, y'all attack at the same time. The fireball kind of charges the shot of the blunderbuss, and as it all impacts, it lets out this like as it literally explodes in a ball of fire, damaging the hound pack.
That's awesome.
Taking out
Hell yeah.
several of them dogs. All right. What's
And we both
next?
got hope,
Yes, you both take a hope.
Yeah.
and I immediately take another shot. Oh, I need to reload.
Yep, roll a d6 on the 6. You
On
have
a
to
6 I
mark a
cannot.
stress.
It's a 5. We good. I attack the dogs right away.
Okay, go for it.
Are you using your blunderbuss or are you using...
Blunderbuss. I'm not moving from here.
He's using
Oh, you're
his
not moving?
blunderbussy, bro.
Oh,
Easier.
the blunderbussy.
God, I hate myself.
Shit, but I missed that second. 10 with fear.
And with fear. All right. So, hold on. I'm going to have to do some... Because y'all basically... yeah. All right. Oh, it's still y'all, or no, it's back to me. Shit, what am I saying?
Yeah, back to you. No, it's cool. We'll take the turn. Don't worry about it.
The hound pack is going to approach you as
expected.
and
back to my
they
legs.
are going to mark a stress and use Dread Howl. All targets within very close range lose a hope. If you're not able to lose a hope, you mark 2 stress. Damlin loses his last hope. Go mark those hope.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Stepping out from the corner, there is one of these little idolizing imps. And this one's gonna... It's back to y'all.
I will leap across the dogs, jump over them, or fly over them, and land here.
Okay, make a roll for me. Make a
Yeah.
agility or finesse, whichever one you want. Just because you're doing this in a pack of, you know. Normally I
22
wouldn't
hope.
make you roll to jump 5 feet, but you know what I'm saying. 22 with hope, take your hope, and you manage to evade all the hope because they're kind of jumping up trying to bite you. The
I
imp
land
had its
swiftly
spear
on my,
ready to try to poke you as you land, and you kind of just whoop, you slip that.
And I will cast Fireflies.
Nice. He learned from last time. Some fireflies.
Spellcast.
If I were to move here, I would only be in melee range of the dogs, right?
Correct.
Okay. We're not gonna move there.
17 with hope.
Take your hope, and that just hits everything.
Nice.
Very nice.
Roll your, was 2d6 or something? It's not big damage,
2d8 plus
but it's
3.
widespread.
So that's 14 damage.
14. To Imp 1, Imp 2, and Hog 1. 14 you said?
Yes, sir.
Imps 1. As
And I
these,
spent mine.
metal insects start to come out from the crevices of your armor, these nanobots almost like they shoot out and begin to consume the imps as they just get eviscerated, and the puppers also. You've dealt with roughly half of the hound pack now, feeling they may be a little less lethal, but it's still y'all's go.
I'll use my scepter on the hounds.
Go for it.
12 with hope.
Take your hope.
Oh, sorry. 12 plus 5. I always forget about the plus thing because it's not on my dice. But 12 plus the 5 presents, 17.
First world problems. My dice aren't like holographically magical. They don't just add the result. So your total is what now?
17.
17 just barely hits. Take your hope.
Okay.
Y'all are rolling good tonight.
3d6.
Mm-hmm.
1, 5, 8, plus 3, 11 damage.
11 damage to the dow. You managed to take out another hound. There are only about 2 left. It's still y'all's turn.
I kind of want to hit a fucking fireball, but Az is in the crew.
So yeah, as Magpie,
I see the
you
glimmer
and
of
Samlin
the
would all take
paramaniac.
damage.
I see the glimmer in Miss Lowe's eyes, and I think, nope, not that shit. I'm attacking again.
I gotta kill it before she kills us all.
19 with fear.
The 19 hits. I'm gonna
That's
take the
gonna
fear.
Be 27 plus. Oh, 33 damage.
33.
Good night.
How do you do it?
I just quickly dispose of them very efficiently. Blade through the neck. Don't talk about it. And then I look at Miss Stone. I'm like,
He's like, you can't do it. He said, please don't do it.
ain't nobody left.
All right.
Chill.
And then you see this sparkle that I had ready, and then it just kind of fizzles out, and I'm just kind of like, and I go from great mood down to good.
Right. Well, unfortunately, no time for recreation. But we do have time for a break, so because we've been on for 2 hours. Little break. I gotta pee. We will be right back with more The Nameless. All right. Bladder's empty, belly's away.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you.
You,
I
welcome back.
returns.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So, you have just immediately finished this encounter. What are we doing?
We're looking around the room for opportunistic finds of the rare find, or of the rare type. Glimmers of gold in the corners.
I'm gonna
Artifacts.
I'm gonna walk over here and peer into the right hand side while he does that, because I'm still, I don't want to say in despair, because despair is not the right word, but I'm still like on high alert, wanting to find Teleus.
Yeah, as I see Miss Slow go past me, I forego the.
Looking around the
search
room,
and
there's nothing of interest. Oh, no. I'm not gonna make you roll some old pots and stuff. All right. What are we doing? You're at the door.
Oh, it's just
Alright.
a door in front of me?
Yeah, sorry.
Let's get it. You want to prepare a fire roll again?
I was about to, yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Well, peek into the room to see if we see anybody first.
Yeah. Or I just flung it open. If there is no one, there is no one.
Well,
If
I mean,
there's
I'd
somebody
like,
you attack.
that works.
Yeah.
Well,
Flung it open, just open it in a slow fashion, but steadily.
All right. You fling the door open. And you get a glimpse of
that's a little bit closer than I was expecting. Don't suppose I could change from wanting to do a fireball to using something else, can I?
you haven't said what you were gonna do, so yeah. As long as you ain't rolled, I don't care.
See. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. 1 second.
Tom can only freeze so long.
I'm going to cast Mystic Tether on the dude in front of me. I was trying to read this.
No, you're good. I'm messing.
Because, yeah.
Go ahead.
On a spellcast roll against a target within far range. Okay, so on a spellcast roll, so my d12s. 10 and 8 is 18, plus 6 is 24 with hope.
24 succeeds. Take your hope. He is restrained.
Yeah, and he must mark a stress.
Okay.
And then, as you have a dude restrained in front of you, that condition is he cannot move until the condition is cleared.
Okay, I'm not gonna bash into him.
Well, you can still attack him. And he still is able to attack us. He just can't move from that position. So
Correct.
I don't know if you attacking would like
Nope.
maybe get an advantage
I don't think
or
Unless
Oh,
it says
maybe
it
not.
makes him vulnerable, no.
Okay.
Well, I don't have
hey.
to move from here to attack him.
Correct.
I have.
You can use your spear that close.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
13 hit.
13 does.
Then
Was it hope or fear?
hope.
Take your hope. As a result of the failure, I'm gonna mark 2 fear as the demons of despair are both going to attack you, as since you are positioning yourself at the front. 9 to hit. Ooh, and a 6 to hit. So I think one of them does hit. Correct?
Yes, one of them does hit.
14. 15 damage.
15 damage. I spend a hope to upkeep my my beetles. So 15. So 8 damage. Actually, I wanted to ask you this. Do I have to spend a hope to upkeep my shield if by using my armor I don't take damage?
Correct. So once the way this works, you conjure the beetles. They are essentially a free armor slot. You can cast the hope to keep them there.
If I
or
receive damage.
If you take damage, or you can let it drop and mark another stress to put it back up. Or if you just use your armor slot, like your actual armor slot, then it doesn't affect that at all.
Damn, that's
but if I use
crazy, dude.
yeah, but if I if I say the damage is half because of the beetles, then it means that I receive some of the damage.
Actually,
Obviously.
because of the way it is stated, because you're not taking half damage, it's reduced the severity by 1 threshold. So, mark a stress to conjure armor beetles that encircle you. When you next take damage, reduce the severity by 1 threshold. So you have, the way it's worded, that works first, always. So essentially,
I was using my armor wrong. Fuck.
You're good.
I forgot about that.
You're fine. Essentially, if you have your beetles up, it's instantly gonna drop at a threshold. So how much damage was that?
So
15 damage?
So
So
I don't take damage.
you instantly just don't take damage, but now you either can choose to do the hope to keep it there, or you can just wait till alright, I'm gonna put it back on with the stress.
Okay.
That's so crazy.
I'll spend. I already spent the hope.
Spent the hope to keep them up. Okay.
I completely forgot. I was using the old shield.
You're good. It's no big deal. We played 20 sessions on the beta. It's totally understandable. All right. Who's next? Tuglo or Sam will take a turn if you don't want to do nothing.
I'll definitely
do it. Do something. We gotta get this shit moving.
Scepter of Elias.
Do it. Make sure you're rolling your d4s for that.
Oh shit. Oh well, I don't have stress, so we good.
Okay. You better use some stress stuff. Better use some resources.
Well, I got a 3 with hope. 8 with hope.
An
8 with hope.
Unfortunately, is not enough. You do take your hope. But as a consequence, it is going to just retort with an attack. 15 to hit.
Hit.
On me or
yeah, I was just
you had it right because you try to attack him. As the bolt streams over, and it shoots some necrotic energy at you. 11 damage.
I will take the HP.
Okay.
I would like to propose a what was it called?
Tag
team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, with
Okay.
on the fella in front of us. That is restrained.
He did it first. Yeah.
Yes.
I
So
will
spend
deny.
your 3 hope.
Oh.
I will deny. I will
Okay.
deny.
Okay.
Not that I don't want to, because I love that shit.
I mean, if you just want to tag team, Samlin is here too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to do a strategic approach.
Who are you attacking, Tuglo? Let's get yours out of
The guy
way.
in front of us.
Okay. Samlin's gonna kind of run and clamber over you guys to get in front, and then he's going to attack with you.
Okay.
Samlin's still rolling a D for his hope die. Nice. 15. 15.
He succeeded
plus
with an attack.
Yeah. Funny with a freaking D8 for the hope. Using my hand runes, yeah, so that's 15 plus 5, 20 to hit, with 20 with hope for Samlin.
17 with hope on me.
Okay, so we'll take the 20 with hope from Samlin.
Yes.
We both get a hope. And then we roll our damages.
So this is
It's
6. 6.
10,
1.
16.
13. 16.
16 and 16, 32.
So we actually crit because we both got 16.
I don't think that's how it works, buddy. Which demon is
Good try,
this?
good try.
32? Not quite severe, but you and Samlin were using your scepter.
Yes.
So Samlin's gonna kind of step in front, and he's gonna like lift some like stones in the air, and like as your scepter bolt comes through, it's gonna catch the stones and become like a spike projectile as it shatters into it.
Okay, that's crazy. Let's go.
Healing a major wound. All
Hell
right,
yeah.
we're still going. As you wanted to do something.
I need to roll to get next to that dude.
So you're not okay. Yeah, go ahead. 'Cause regardless, you can get this far.
Yeah, that's good.
So
you
you have to roll to get
I
this
don't
extra bit.
need to roll.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
You're right. Thank you.
As you charge into the room, heal the whole room too.
Holy fuck.
As you're charging in, you look to your left, and there is one of the massive demons of wrath there. And I rolled for his stealth, and this guy in the bottom, he got an 8 for his stealth. So he thinks he's up in a corner sneaky, but you definitely see him as well. He rolled an 8, so he's not hidden. I was just going to have him hang out until there was an opportune time. But you're right there. What would you like to do?
I would like to extend my movement by doing by rolling, I guess.
Yeah, go ahead. It's an agility roll.
Just one spot up. 14 with hope.
A 14. Yeah, I'll say the 14 succeeds, especially since it was just you wanted to go a little extra. Take your hope.
Thank you.
And, do what you're doing. So you go to charge in for the Demon of Despair, and you see the Demon of Wrath, you turn.
And I will use one of my strategic approach token.
Okay.
And I will attempt to make an attack on him.
Go for it.
I will spend a hope to apply my quick-witted experience.
Okay.
Come on, baby, don't fuck me up.
I love it when we just go.
Do I have a rally die?
No, I don't
No.
think so. Is rally per session?
Yes.
I've been thinking about it. I was like, we might just do per sessions as per session. But not right now.
So it's a 10 with fear,
A 10 with fear.
depending on his side. I mean, depending on his to hit thing.
His
can add a die,
difficulty
but I-
is... Well, I'm going to tell you the difficulty.
Yeah, no, you cannot tell me. You cannot
But
tell me.
10 is a big miss.
A big miss.
You know, you'd have to get
Okay.
quite a few to bump it up.
Okay. Fuck. Did I spend my token though?
I don't remember you saying you did, but
The first time you move within close range of an adversary and make an attack against them, you can spend. Yeah, I did. So I missed on my fucking one of 2 tokens. Fucking shit. Headaches.
gotcha.
It's okay.
All right, so you go and you strike out at it, and you do actually manage to cut it. And some blood splatters to the floor, and you kind of see it begin to shimmer in a strange way. As it is, it's Demon of Wrath is emboldened by violence. As it kind of makes this sickly grin, it is going to just attack back. Also, Anger Unrelenting is a passive. The demon's attacks deal direct damage. So no armor.
Ooh!
That's an 18 for that hits. With
Yes.
3d8. Okay. Uh, 6, 4, 2. That's 12 plus 1. 13. So you just take 13 damage.
But because of my shit, I'm just gonna spend a hope.
Well, since it's direct damage, there's no way to... Hold on, give me a second.
Okay.
Since it's a spell, let me look at the rules real fast just to make sure.
Spell against spell. 2 spells colliding. My swarm versus.
Okay, cool. The direct damage line says is physical or magic damage that armor slots can't be used to reduce. So you can use your bugs.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice. Oh.
And it's also that kind of thing where it's like, okay, what if they used arcane deflection? It's, obviously you wouldn't say, no, that doesn't work. So, cool. Now we know.
So against direct damage, I can still use...
You can still use arcane deflection, but you can't use armor.
Heard. Perfect.
All right.
Nice.
That was it. I don't have any resources. That was just the
So I
retaliation. Basically, it's back to you guys.
As do you want me to try to put him asleep and then we take care of the little ones, or what?
There's a fucking huge guy in the room with me.
Oh,
Hamlin's gonna move in.
I don't know. I just missed. And he hit me, but my beetle saved me.
okay.
Hamlin's actually gonna move into combat with the demon wrath, and he's gonna say, "Az, let me handle this one."
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
Chief.
And-
How?
Mechanically, Samlin evades. He doesn't reduce damage. So just like from a... Because literally, I'm so forgetful. I really am like playing with myself. I just thought, I was like, oh, Samlin just evades a bunch of shit. He should fight this guy. So Samlin runs up and he's like,
You get it, boss?
He's like, I'll try to hold him off while y'all clean up some of the rest.
For very close,
You
5
are
to 10 feet away.
Yep.
I don't think anybody's very close.
to...
The restrained.
No, you're good.
Oh yeah, I'm like that motherfucker up there.
Go for it.
I will spend a hope for Pyromaniac,
Okay.
and that is my D12s. Crit.
God damn.
Nice.
Sick.
Clear stress,
So
add a hope.
Double what?
3.
Okay.
Where is it? So I'm adding on to 60, right? Or is it 65?
Oh, you 60 is the base. Yeah.
Let's go!
I totally didn't even think about that. Yeah. So add 60 to whatever your damage is.
Holy shit, that shit. He about to disappear.
Okay, so 7,
Basically.
14 is 21,
Uh-huh.
and 6.
So 27 plus your 5. 32.
32.
Plus 60.
92? 92
damage.
Holy fuck.
The,
Can you not change your target real quick?
nope. By far the biggest hit we've had in the game so far.
Oh my god.
And the funny thing is that actually more than doubles his severe. So if he had 4 HP to mark, it would have been 4. But how do you get rid of this demon, Tuglo? Describe what happens as you Kamehameha his ass.
Literally, I after hearing as say that there's a lot of enemies in the room, it almost feels as if one may describe it as anger or wrath or hatred for these demons interfering and taking away Teleus, but it almost feels to me as if it's Emus giving me power and just allowing me to just disrupt everything that's in our path. And so I just channel with everything that I have within.
As you're channeling, you feel that warmth in your hand.
Yes,
that you felt from the vision.
Yes, and it almost just kind of like empowers. And as I just throw the fireball at the fella, it just explodes much bigger than I'd ever seen before.
Yeah,
and,
it does.
Literally just destroys him. That's fucking awesome. Let's go.
Nice. Alright, Samlin. I'm gonna let Samlin go ahead and take an attack. He hadn't done anything in a while. Samlin runs up and he's like, let me take care of him, as I'll try to hold him here for a bit. He's going to use Shadow Bond.
Oh,
Actually, close. Samlin's going to move back a little bit, and then he's going to attempt to cast Shadow Bond on both of these enemies. That's a 17 with fear.
yeah, I need to go.
Get some more going. That is a 17 with fear. But it succeeds. So this guy is restrained. Guy's restrained. All right. As a result of the fear, this one, 18 feet. I'm spinning that fear to activate both of the minions as they come in for Samlin.
Where's it coming from?
Did you not see him sitting over at the?
Oh, this. Okay, yeah, the bottom.
The little guys. Seeing tide kind of shift, seeing one of these greater demons get blown apart, seeing Samlin run in and kind of like restrain the other two, they're gonna go for him. That's an 18. I always roll so good against myself. That is an 18. Samlin's gonna take it. The imps do 7 apiece, so that's 14 to Mr. Samlin. I'm just gonna take the HP as they come up and like shove their spears into Samlin's side. But it's back to you guys.
I will
That's
cast
really
fireflies.
You would not
all these-
believe your eye.
If 10 million fireflies.
Go ahead.
$14 with fear.
14.
Do I eat any of the 4?
14. No. Is unsuccessful. This time there's just so many targets that like the bugs kind of flock to them, but they're not really doing anything. They're all like swatting at them, and what was it was with fear? I took the
With
fear. The Demon of Wrath is gonna go ahead and strike at you as right there. Actually, I'm gonna spin to fear as the Demon of Wrath lets out this just eardrum rupturing roar, and you feel like anger and chaos build inside you. Use a D20 as your fear die until the end of this scene. That means instead of 2d12s, you're rolling 12 hope, 20 fear.
Holy shit.
Oh, but that can go both ways.
Exactly.
Wow.
It's a Demon of Wrath. It wants to fuel
Okay.
anger and wreak havoc.
So I can succeed with fear a lot.
You're gonna roll with fear more, basically, but also you will succeed more.
Heard. Oh, who all's affected by that?
Everybody. That was violent. 8. Just in it back, okay. As more of this, the anger the demon gets, the more you feel like that demonic presence begin to rise.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It's back to you guys. I only had one fear.
I would like to move in.
Okay.
If I go to this position, it's 30.4.
That's fine.
Okay. And I will do a wild flame.
Nice. An OG.
It's been a while.
It has been. Okay, what the fuck is this?
Do it.
It has an S. Oh, I guess this is a 5?
Yeah, probably.
Well, there's 2 of them. Bro, I ain't using that.
Is there a
That
20?
shit's- Huh?
Is there a 20?
Yeah, but it's this, like...
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Non-
Is there a 1 or a 20 on the die?
There's the Daggerheart symbol, I think, and there is a 1, yes.
Okay. So the Daggerheart symbol will be a 20.
Yeah. But this one rolled...
Yes.
Yeah.
You take a stress. So it's either a 5 or a 15.
Yeah, I
It
have no
looks like
idea.
an is.
Yeah.
So wait, those silver D20s have Daggerhearts on them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if you can see it, but...
Not really.
No, yeah, you can't, no. Anyway.
When also I'm looking at a picture of you like...
Yeah. I'll just roll this other 20.
Yeah, sit that to the side. Some more study is required on that one.
Right. So, what is this? 10, 5, 6, 21
21.
with fear.
Okay, it hits. You can mark your stress, I believe, and do your damage.
No, you mark a stress.
I mean, doesn't it cost to... Oh no, it's just a spellcast roll. Cool. Did it used to cost a stress?
No. Oh no, it does cost me a stress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's different. Okay, well, let me do my damage. 5,
I think it was always like that.
4, no. 9.
9? Okay.
9, yes. Which is decent damage. A little chip damage, I think.
You easily just kind of blast the domes off of the 2 imps.
Oh? Oh? What the? Okay.
It's just melee, right?
Oh, what? Yeah,
Melee
just
range.
melee.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a result of the fear,
Oh, wait. Okay, can we... Targets you succeed against take 2d6 magic damage and must mark a stress as flames erupt from your hands. So that's you, right? That's not me.
wild flame. Yeah. Yeah, that's targets.
Okay.
Bro, you
All right,
confusing me now. Jeez.
Bro, you confused me.
Oh, you confusing.
Okay. All right, I didn't take a stress.
Both
All right,
of
we
you
good.
are confusing me. Jesus.
And they don't take a stress because they're dead.
Dead.
Works
for me.
As a result of the stress, one of the demons of despair is going to as a result of that, this door on the side opens. As
You know what to do.
a pack of dogs and 2 imps come running in. And I think, introducing 3 new enemies that's all I'm doing.
As may I.
You may.
Thank you very much. So we will go fireball here.
On the dogs?
On the in the doorway, the dogs.
Okay.
7, 5 is 12, and 6 is 18 with hope.
And you rolled a d20 for your fear?
Yeah.
So take your hope, and that does hit.
And then I think you have to do
Reaction roll.
Yes.
13 rolled a 9. They take full damage.
Beautiful. Okay, so now I'll just roll this one. And this is 3d20s. 5, 3, and 8 is 11, 19, plus 5 is 24.
24 damage?
Yes. Damn,
Oh,
not as... I guess I used it all my juice on that other one.
was it again 24?
24.
Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, the imps are killed.
Beautiful.
If you want to
does-
describe how
Does
it
the...
looks or...
Do I hit the restrained one on the left? I don't know what the
yeah.
space is.
Yeah. Demon of Despair there. A 24.
It'd be half. No. Yeah,
Right.
sorry. Yeah,
It's-
it's 24.
it's just-
sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
I mean, I'll take half.
No. That's 24.
All right. So there's major damage. You shoot out this fireball at the pack of dogs, and the radius just vaporizes the imps behind, and a couple of the dogs go down, and the Demon of Despair also kind of recoils from taking some of the impact.
Let's go! Ah!
Nice.
The fire! It fuels me!
The AoE strat.
The AoE!
All right.
Obviously, I'm done with my turn.
Still on us?
Yep. With hope and
I
successful.
will take, since both of them are restrained, I will take some space. I'm gonna go on the one that's not restrained on the other side of the room.
Okay.
Very interesting.
And I will do my strategic approach on him.
Okay. Spend your token.
His token is spent. And I will attack. Come on. 22. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to reroll.
Yeah,
12
use a 12 and a 20.
and 20. So it's gonna be 13 with hope.
Okay, with hope. Unfortunately, a 13 does not hit.
Okay, fuck it. I will use my prayer die.
Okay. What does that bring it up to?
17.
17 barely hits.
Oh.
Roll your damage.
Oh, 28 damage.
28.
Damn!
Nice. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. 28. as you charge towards. You lunge with your spear, and you realize halfway through the lunge that you're going wide, and then almost by divine intervention, the course of your spear corrects as you plunge it into the demon.
Oh,
Interesting.
okay.
And was that with hope or fear? Hope.
Whoa.
Nice. Samlin's gonna go ahead and my rain. Samlin's going to excuse me. I'm going to attack the demon of despair. Or excuse me, demon of wrath. Blue is fear, purple is hope. 19 plus 5. 24 with fear.
Damn,
So
you're
it
getting-
does hit
Racking up that fear now.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Not really, because I'm like immediately spending.
Oh,
That's 3d10. 8, 2, 11, 13 damage. Wrath. Oh. Oh. The feeling in the air of all these wrathful, violent actions occurring in front of this demon of wrath, you start to realize that it is emboldening him. And as Samlin does damage to him, it be crazy. It splatters blood onto the ground as I'll roll this 1d4. 1. A minor demon comes up from one of the pools of blood.
damn.
Right here next. And it is does he activate? No,
Hell
this
no.
is close range, so he's going to appear over here. As the demon of wrath lets out a roar, this minor demon kind of comes up from a blood splatter over on the side.
Oh god.
Actually, you know what? I'll say in the viscera of the imps that had fallen, he summons this demon. And it is back to you guys.
Okay, I see where this is
I
going.
add this demon.
How close is Semlin to the big guy? Is he very close?
No. He's close, but not very close.
To Samlin? He's considered
Yes.
very close to Samlin.
Really?
He's within 10 feet.
Damn. Okay. Well, can't do that to you, Semlin.
Technically 11.2.
Technically, it's whatever the fuck I say it.
I was waiting for this.
I
But
will.
I let
Oh.
Tuglow's fireballs hit things in that range. So, therefore, it applies when Samlin's there too.
I will move down to here. Well, y'all go. One of y'all go. One of y'all go. I gotta think about what I want to do.
Yes? We all know if Samlin goes, it's going to be my turn
I-
again.
I will go back next to Samlin
Okay.
because I see what's going on.
Okay.
And how can I say this? How can I? I will start bashing the demon with my shield.
Okay. You need to move a little closer. I believe the shield is just melee. Oh, that one.
This
Okay.
one. This works. No, the big one. I was measuring
Man,
if I could stride in one without rolling.
Yeah, I mean,
Which
as
is
long
the
as
case.
it's close enough. Yeah. Go ahead and do your
So
shield.
I want to bash him, but I don't want him to. Well, how can I? I don't have a blunt weapon. I guess my shield is blunt, but
I mean, there's no damage
I don't want to
type
cause.
in... What are we doing?
Oh, then I'm just gonna attack him.
Well, there's no damage types in Daggerheart. Physical, magical.
I'm just gonna attack him.
But if you're like trying to do something specific, you just need to let me know. If you're trying to knock him down, or if you're just
I
hitting
didn't
him,
want
then-
him to spill in blood, but he gushes blood out on its own, so fuck it. I'm just gonna attack him.
He gushes.
So that's gonna be a 21 with fear.
21 with fear. Okay, it hits. And the
That's gonna
countdown
be-
ticks to 5. Now that it's happened once, there's a countdown. For every action that the Demon of Wrath witnesses, there is a countdown.
I mean, that's above the board, though.
27 damage.
27 damage. Nice.
Our characters don't know there's a countdown, right?
Not necessarily, no.
So,
You get a
okay.
feeling that we don't want to let this happen too
27.
long.
I mean, you might have that feeling.
I have that feeling.
Well, yeah, Az moved over before I said that anyway, so.
Mhm.
Alright, that was a major, actually. It's the
Nice.
Demon of Wrath.
I think he rolled with fear, didn't
Fear.
he?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to go, I'll
Yeah, go ahead
I
and
don't
go.
mind.
Go
Okay.
ahead and go.
Uh,
I'm tired of spending one fear at a time.
I will do fireball against the dogs again.
Okay.
10, 6 is 16 plus 6, so 22 with hope,
Go ahead. Do your damage.
and that is that 3d20s. Is that 9? 12 is 21. 15 is 36 plus 5 is 41.
41 damage?
Yes.
Okay. It's a big hitter.
41 to the dogs and
Well,
the
you gotta roll.
Demon of
You gotta roll.
Despair.
You gotta roll.
No.
Okay.
Or, yeah, it's enough. Demon of Despair. Number 3. What was the damage?
41.
Nice.
41.
That's severe on the Demon of Despair. And that's a severe on the dogs. You blast the hound pack and blast basically all but one lonely hound is left. And also, you know, the splash of the fireball has also greatly injured the Demon of Despair.
Hell yeah, we out here. Yeah.
Samlin will take a go. He's going to attack the demon. This is here. That's 17. That's 22 22 with fear. It hits. Samlin 2 in 19 plus 3, 22 damage.
Damn. Samlin out here.
Which is a major. I also tick this down one. The Demon of Wrath is starting to look rough. The Demonic Hound Pack is looking rough. No. I was just kind of giving you all a little. One of the Demons of Despair is looking rough. Minor Demon is still in touch. Or actually, I say the Minor Demon would have taken the Fireball too. Which that is double its severe. So the Minor Demon, after coming up and the Fireball goes out, he gets blasted as well. Doing a brutal hit.
Oh. That's a new one.
But
It's a
now,
tear damage.
is it my go? Yes, with the fear. Let's see what we can. It's time to fight. First, the Demonic Hound Pack is going to use Dread Howl. The last lone wolf lets out this blood-curdling howl as everybody loses a hope.
Okay.
Okay.
That's his go. For the Demon of Despair,
He realized he had something cooking in his stove.
the Minor
And said, "I'll be
Demon
back."
must spend a fear for the Minor Demon to use Hellfire. Oh, y'all make an agility reaction roll. Praise God, I rolled a 2 anyway. Y'all go ahead. Samlin's
do what?
still
16.
an agility reaction roll.
So are we still rolling with fear or double
No,
12s?
reaction.
Or you're still
Oh,
rolling
right.
the d20 as your fear die.
Oh,
Okay.
Which is a reaction roll, so I don't need hope and fear, but you still use the same die.
I got a 19.
11 plus agility. Plus 3, 14. Samlin barely beats it. What'd you get?
24.
Beats.
19.
Beats. You take half damage of 1d20 plus 3. Both take 3 damage. We all take 3 damage.
Son of a... how do I...
Samlin's going to...
I'll spend a stress this time to keep my armor. My beetles.
Samlin's just going to take the hit. As the fire begins to rain down, Samlin's like getting pelted.
I'll
As
take
his
the
beetles
HP.
intercept.
I'll also take the hit.
Tuggle, you get pelted as well. Alright. Was his fear. Demon of Despair. Demon of Wrath.
Or you can just bank some fear for later and let us play. It's not bad. You have
Since you are moved up in his grill, he's gonna take a hit.
what's up, big boy?
20.
What you
Hit.
got?
There. Got too many dice, I'm a little gray now. The other 8. That's 7, 8, 9. Non-magic damage.
I'll take the hit.
Okay.
I mean, I will not take the hit.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That is it for me.
All right. I attack the motherfucker.
Or you know what? Demon of Despair is gonna hit Tuglo. Fuck it.
He didn't
Natural
have to.
1. He didn't.
So
right.
natural 1, I
I
heal a health,
literally
right?
just wasted the. Go ahead. It's to y'all.
26 with fear.
4
The big guy.
hits. It hits.
Okay. Ooh, that's gonna be a juicy one.
Yeah, 2 to pass.
That's gonna be a 45 damage.
Oh, God.
Wait, what what are you using?
My weapon. I rolled 33 and 2 8 dice that I re-roll, not re-roll, but then because of my brutal, I get to roll any max damage die once more.
Got you.
So I rolled those 7 and 5, 12,
Gotcha.
33 plus 12, 45.
Okay.
God damn. All right, big roller.
And that's towards who? Big guy?
The big guy.
Demon of Wrath.
Who you calling big roller? 91.
How do you want
Oh.
to describe how you dispatch the Demon of Wrath?
Ah. I shoved the spear in his mouth, in his mouth. So, but just hard enough that it gets stuck in here, but not too hard. And then I put it like a lever on one of those stones, like in the crack in between the stones, and then I jump on his head and I grab him by the horn and I pull him down on the spear.
Damn.
Cool. And with that,
Creative.
his body goes limp.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we still run the D20 fear
Yes.
die? Okay.
Until the end of the
I just wanna
scene.
make sure.
I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. Heard. Thank you.
All right. Who's next?
I will be next.
Go for it.
And I will do another fireball
All right.
on that poor little dog.
That one, he looks up at you.
Let's see. 6 and 5 is 11. 11 and 6 is 17 with fear.
17 hits. Go ahead and do your damage.
2. 18. 14. 34. Plus 5. 39.
39 damage.
Oh, you gotta make sure you roll 2.
11. 39 to...
Yes, sir.
Actually, describe, please, if you don't mind, how you nuke the dogs, the demon,
The dogs ain't dogging anymore.
and the minor demon.
and the miner. Oh no.
There's just one sitting in the back of the room, man.
He's just watching all of this. So, from this demon's point of view in the back, he sees this fawn type looking girl cast this ball of fire at this one dog, and he questions why he did it. And as he sees it hit the dog, it somehow just reverberates as if he's looking at the sun. And then he looks to his companions, and his companions are just dirt, like ash piles on the ground. And then he looks at me, and he's like, "I don't know if I want to do this." And
well,
that is what he
anymore.
saw.
Are you talking about the demon?
Yeah, that was from his point of view what he just saw happen.
And you turn to look at this demon, and if you'd like to, you don't see him. If you'd like to look for him, it would be a roll. An instinct. Because you're like, yeah, I just cooked these. And you turn to like look at the demon, and oh shit.
Yeah, I'll definitely roll that. Can I use my experience? It makes sense if you don't think about it.
Sure.
To give me. Okay. Oh, let me spend my hope. And I'm still using the 20, right?
Yes.
Okay. 5 and 7 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. And it was a what? Instinct? 15 and 2 is 17.
You just barely. So you're looking, and you turn your head just a little bit farther from where you had whipped around, and he had skulked up to the other corner, trying to hide.
Let's go.
Yeah, I rolled a 16 for him to hide.
I'm so glad I used that
I
thing.
think even with stick to the shadow.
Aha! Here you are.
What'd you end up with total?
17.
17? That's okay. I don't want to spend a fear on it anyway. All right. So, what are y'all doing?
I'm
gonna jump his ass.
So you kind of fly up to the corner because he's kind of clung on the wall up in the corner. You
Yeah, exactly.
Fly up and what you doing?
Well, apparently I ain't doing shit.
Uh-oh.
Because I rolled 9 with fear.
9 with fear. That does not hit.
So I just fly towards him, but then
mark a
landing on the wall.
stress. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just laying on the wall next to him and like, shit, I kind of misaligned myself.
I'm marking a stress, and when a PC fails with fear, you can mark a stress to cause other PCs within close range to lose a hope. Tuglo, I believe you lose a hope.
in...
Samlin, close enough.
Damn.
Samlin
Wait, I'm in
has no
close
hope to
range?
lose. Yes. For sure. For sure you are.
I'm losing a hope to.
I'm in the middle of the room?
Yep. Close is 30 feet. You're 22.4 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Not
okay,
very
okay.
close.
Okay,
Close.
sorry.
Which Samlin's 33 away, and I included him as well.
Heard.
But Samlin doesn't have a hope to lose, so. But I marked a stress.
Heard.
Didn't you say to... Oh,
Go ahead.
Is it our turn?
Yes, it's back to y'all.
Okay. I'll just throw my scepter at him. Or use my scepter. I will use my scepter damage.
Puglo chunks her scepter across the room.
I crit.
Physical damage.
I crit 2 2s.
Oh shit, nice. I thought you were joking. Like, I do that and I crit. So please describe to me how the scepter slips from your hand, but still manages to kill this thing.
Okay, so
wait, hold on. You said what was the damage?
Oh,
roll your damage.
Okay, roll the damage.
Hold on, we got ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Add a hope.
Okay.
Clear stress.
Oh, add a hope. Okay.
Clear stress.
And then, so, okay.
Add your max damage die to your stuff. So for your scepter, that's 18.
18?
Add 18
Okay.
to whatever you roll.
6, 3. 21 and 18?
663 is 15 and 18. Oh, you're plus 3. Wait, you said 6, 6, and 3. That's 12, and 3 is 15. Plus 3 is 18. 18, 18. 36.
36.
Got you. I think you said 26 and you meant to say 36.
Oh.
And that's what
Okay.
confused me. I was like, how'd you get 36?
I was like, how did I get
from your
36?
dies? So
Yeah.
cool. So 36 damage
Yes.
to this bugger is... You didn't kill him, but tell me how by throwing your scepter you put him on the doorstep of death. Because you did a severe wound to him.
Okay, so I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, as is in range, I can't use my fireball. And so with this same motion of casting the fireball, kind of throwing like this, like kind of a roundabout motion, as I'm going to use the scepter's like magic, it kind of slips. Cause I'm so used to throwing with as much power as I can because I've been using my fireball all night. And as I do that, it slips out of my hand, and I'm like, ah, shit. And I'm like, I don't know what's about to happen. And then I just see it, pong, onto the poor fella.
You've been so used to casting the fireball that when you come around, there's an explosion in your hand that shoots it out, and it just and just like
That's so cool.
It like embeds into him.
That is awesome.
You don't have your scepter now, but that was very cool. All right, who's next?
I see this happening. I see it like a light shines off the scepter, embed in the dudes, and I just grab the scepter and just twirl it in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, so would he use my scepter's roll?
I will say this is more improvised weapon style.
Mm-hmm.
Just use your regular weapon attack shit.
I mean, he's on the doorstep of death.
Right. It
Doesn't take
use whatever you want.
Yeah.
Really. I'm not going to make you roll
I'm
with
gonna use
presence
my
on it.
strength.
Right.
Oh. I just rolled a crit. Wait.
It's
no,
gonna be a
that's
19 with fear.
Excuse me. The 19 with fear does hit. Roll some damage. And tell us how you
That's
get
gonna be
rid of
15
this.
damage.
Tell us how you get rid of this last standing demon.
I'm just gonna twirl it in. I'm just gonna grab it and go
You're just like,
until he ain't screaming anymore.
and as you're doing it, it's like, and then it just slowly just kind of, as it loses its grip on the wall and falls to the floor.
And he falls, but I still hold the scepter. And I look at Mislo and I go, and I fling it back to him. Thank you.
So, well, make a
Nice.
for funsies.
Okay.
Make a fun. We'll do. Make
So
an
both of
agility
us-
reaction roll.
Agility reaction.
Yes.
I get to do a throw roll to that because you're putting in question my
Do
ability.
do a finesse. Just we'll call it a reaction roll because this shouldn't generate hope or fear.
10.
10. Okay.
It's 50-50.
10. Okay. With a crappy throw, Douglas, you do manage to like jump to the side and just barely catch it. See, as I was just gonna let you throw it perfectly, and if Tuglo failed, I was gonna have it hit
Yeah,
her
but
in
it
the
wouldn't.
face.
It wouldn't have been fun. It would have been fun.
All right. So with that, you are alone in the room, or you
Holy
think you're
shit.
alone in the room. But you have a moment as the scene, I would say the combat scene has ended. So you don't have to use the D20 Zone Fear anymore.
Okay.
I am going to drink a potion. The +1 potion.
Okay.
I
Get rid of this.
will not do shit.
2, 3. I after seeing that the one demon was able to be invisible.
He wasn't
stealthy.
invisible. Yeah, he stealthed
Stealthy.
away basically.
I want to look around the room to just see if there's anything or anyone kind of like him that may be a little bit stealthy. Just in case.
Make a instinct. Yeah, an instinct roll.
8, 16.
16 with
Fear.
I'll take the fear. You look around and you feel fairly certain that there's nothing in the room with you.
Okay. Also, is this a door to our south?
Yes. And it is actually open. So looking down that hallway, you can see all the way through to the left side of a wall of flame. There's just like a brightness kind of coming through the doors. The hallway's basically illuminated by your wall of fire.
Delicious. It to our north, is that like anything, or is that just a wall?
There is a door, a large door.
Okay. Is there a way?
I'm going next to the big door. I'm trying to see in between it if I see something behind it.
You cannot see through. There are no cracks or anything to see.
It's a
through.
well sealed door.
Yes. This seems more like that the door slides into the wall itself.
I kind of want to open it. Miss Lowe, I want to open this. I want to see what's behind.
Well, do you see a way to open it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slide it.
Okay. You attempt to grip on, and you do get a little bit of grip, and you pull, and if you want to make it is not moving.
Well, after seeing it not moving, I feel like the only way to go is south. Through this middle corridor. Would you care to join me? Samlin, would you care to join me? I think we already know what we're gonna be fighting into, but I say we get it over with.
Sure.
Are there any inscription on the door?
No.
No keyhole, no inscription.
Nope.
No lever next to it.
Mm-mm. If you'd like, you can roll a knowledge
Yeah, I'll
to see
do
if you
that.
can gather something.
So I'm about to be a troll.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I would like to go down here.
Okay. Hamlin.
15 with a
Az
hope.
is kind of checking that out. Take your hope. The only thing you notice is now that there's not chaos going on in the room, there are runes in the floor, kind of like on this map where this like scarab picture is. Imagine there's like carved indents in the floor with some runes and stuff like that. But they're, the depth of the carving is,
Pretty deep.
fairly deep, yeah.
Can I read it?
It
Do I
is
understand
not
it?
anything you would understand.
Okay.
What were you doing, Tuglo?
I would like to go down like this left side or like this one. With my torch.
Okay.
And see like what's in here.
Just walking in, proceeding cautiously.
I would like to just like slowly kind of creep my way in.
Okay.
And just kind of.
Even though your footsteps are silent, please roll a finesse for me to attempt to open the door in a quiet manner. Take advantage because your footsteps can't be heard.
I don't think I'll need it. I crit 2 9s.
So with that, just like as before, it barely sounds like falling grains of sand as the stone hinge kind of, grinds on each other. Open the door with your torch, and in this room you see a chest.
Okay, so using my previous knowledge of being in this area, I know that there is a door to the south.
Correct.
I would like to look around the room because I remember getting jumped by someone in this room. So I'd like to look around the room and see if I see any stealthy person, any kind of presence in the area.
Make an instinct roll for me.
8 and 9, 17, 19 with fear.
I will take the fear. You do not notice anything in the room. Seems fairly. All you notice is a couple of like urns or jars on the floor and a chest where that sarcophagus is.
I'll walk back out to Samlin and I'll say, hey Samlin, there's a chest inside of this room. But I remember getting jumped by a demon in the room, and there's a door to the south where there may be more demons. So do you want to go help me pick this chest up?
Sure.
Okay. I would like for us to pick the chest up and move it to the center room where Az was studying the door.
Okay. With the two of you, I would say it's easy.
Perfect.
There's
I have an idea.
Okay. Alright, Simon. Come with me. We go to the next room. I would like to proceed cautiously, same as the last. But just on the right side this time.
All right.
As you do this, you hear a voice in your head says, "You might hear some noises. Don't be too worried about it."
Hey, you better save me some too, Buster.
I'll take a few steps back, and I'll spend a hope to summon an elephant
What?
with my conjure steeds spell.
Okay.
I jump on his back, and I go as far south as I can,
Okay.
and I aim the elephant at the big ass door, and I say,
Mhm.
"Go for it, Rudolph! Let's go! Bring that door down!" And he runs to it.
I will say,
Yes.
Okay. So you command the elephant
Yes.
to charge forward
Yes.
to the door.
Into the door.
Make a presence roll, as this is outside of the intended purview of this animal to just assume a command, and they are mounting animals. So go ahead and do a presence roll to see if you can convince this magical
guy goes
elephant.
to mad. I crit!
So you do succeed in conveying this message, and the elephant at first is kind of like looking at you like, and you're like, "You there,
Door!
and the elephant's kind of like, starts charging towards the door. The elephant charges to the door and just smashes into it. And I will say it upon your
disappears.
request, it charged so hard it does take damage. And so
And
the
just
elephant
whoosh.
does disappear. But the stone door seems intact. It seems very strong.
Oh.
Very strong.
Oh shit.
Okay, so that's
You
how
may
it
not be
works.
able to brute force this.
I'd like to open the door on the right.
As you open the door
I still
on
have my
the
torch.
right,
Again, like I did with the left side, cautiously,
make your
just
roll.
kind of, you know.
Make your finesse.
6, 5 is 11, plus 2 is 13 with fear. That's a good idea.
Hydration. I'm gonna take the fear. This time you're not quite as quiet with the door opening. Your footsteps are still totally silent. But there is a moment when pushing the door where it kind of catches and you don't get to stop yourself in time, and it kind of makes like a little bit of a clunky stone noise. But as you open up the room, it doesn't appear that anything. There's
That
nothing
anything is
in.
what?
There's nothing in there that has taken notice of the sound.
Did Ross die? Oh no, he didn't. He's there.
No, I think I died.
It could have been Discord. That was weird.
It was Discord. Y'all froze up for a minute.
I'm gonna come back over here. Hey, Samlin, I found another chest. You wanna go get it with me?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
So y'all
Oh.
to the, because you're pulling it out to the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
To the middle. Where is? I need to check a spell real quick.
Man, as are you doing anything? I will say, in this room, Tuglow, there was the chest, and there's also a table where this table is. Or no, that's a statue. We're gonna pretend this is a table.
Okay.
I'm gonna gather some of the blood that's on the floor
There's a
and try
table
to
right
pull
there
it.
where that token is. Okay.
And try to pull it and fill in one of those runes with it.
As you kind of, it's really hard because you're scraping blood off the floor, but you do manage to get some down in one of the runes, and it does kind of glow with a faint red energy.
I'm gonna
Where can I
look and
find
see
a
what's
lot
on the
of
table.
Oh, try the 3 huge fucking blood pools.
Exactly.
What do you say, Tuglow?
Well, I'm in the bucket.
I want to examine what's on the table.
I have mentioned there's a multitude of pots and jars that you have found around, just so you know when we come back to you. You said something about a bucket. Say it again, Tuglow. Sorry.
Oh, I was just asking what was on the thing.
On the table?
Yeah.
There is a manner of parchments, notes, and a book or two.
I would like to put all of that into my bag of holding.
Okay.
Just kind of like, open the bag and then just like
Okay.
sweep it all into the bag off of the desk.
All right.
I'll come back out here, and then I'd like to hey Sam, you want to go down with me to the other ones?
Sure.
All right, cool. I guess we'll do the right door.
Samlin's like, I'm gonna do the other one.
Okay.
Two so far have been clean. I think we might be okay. All right. How are you approaching the door?
Same as last.
So
Just cautiously.
make your roll if you are doing it cautiously. Finesse.
15 plus, I think it's 2. 17 with hope.
Hope, take your hope. This time you do manage to open the door fairly quietly, feeling the interior, and there is a chest.
Hey. Perfect.
Okay, loot goblet. Right there.
I go to the left side where Semlin is, and
Samlin has already walked in. And there's a chest there as well.
perfect. Okay, now what I'd like to do is I'd like to get all the chests and Semlin up north. And I want to, on this door that we just came from, I would like to close the door and cast Time Lock on that door.
Okay. This is easy enough to do. Just do what you need to do for time lock.
Oh,
Target.
object
Creature tries to move it, make a spell cast to maintain it. Okay, cool. So it just happens.
perfect.
The door's locked.
Thank you. And then, I mean, shit, Bucket. I'm gonna start opening some chests.
Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, as all of this is going on, I've been doing back and forth, going to this pool with the fucking pot, getting some blood from it, and trying to fill all those rooms.
Going to what pool?
This one on the left.
Well, okay, so the big ones. Gotcha. So you're getting a substantial amount, and you're coming in with this jar, and you're pouring it, trying to pour it in the runes. As you do, and it begins to fill up, the sigils and runes begin to glow as like a rune is revealed on the door.
Sorry, what? A rune is revealed?
Revealed on the door itself.
Okay, so now I go back to the door. And I try to slide it.
It does not slide. But as you
look at
put
the
your
rune.
hand on the rune, you feel like some arcane energy.
Some arcane energy. I look in front of it and I said, open.
While you gather, it's not the word itself, but it is your intent, and you feel just a slight bit of that like holy magic kind of pulse through your hand. The door, it like it splits in the middle where you didn't even really see a seam, and it just comes apart.
Wow, nice. Or maybe not nice, I don't know.
And there it is, a stairway going down.
Jesus Christ. How much further down?
Still going down.
Oh my lord. As
Bro said the stairs are
Yes.
leading down. No, the dungeon's not over.
I've got some loot here, my friend. Let's divvy this up before we move forward, just in case there's something
Okay.
of use.
I'm gonna start opening the left one.
Are you just
Dan,
opening
you
it?
you brought this all by yourself?
No.
Semlin
I
help.
had Semlin help.
Oh.
Are you just opening this one?
I'm just gonna look at it, see if there is like a padlock on it or anything. If not, I'm just gonna open the lid, see what he got in there.
Make a knowledge roll.
12 with hope.
Take your hope. It doesn't seem to. Nothing major sticks out to you. So you go ahead and open it.
So like it's like yeah, sure.
You open it up, and a puff of poison fills the air. You are.
But I don't breathe.
I don't care. You're poisoned until you heal. Same thing as Tuglo. Until
Hey, you cannot hate on me for trying, dude.
Yeah, that was well played.
Even though you don't breathe, it's almost even worse for a clank, because instead of just going into your lungs and having that ability to hold your breath, this poison seeps into your joints.
Oh, that
And
motherfucker sound like
You
gout.
and you have a burning sensation that is
Yup.
very painful to the touch, and it gets really red and swollen even though you're a robot.
Yo, let's go.
You have gout. Please mark that on your character sheet. I'm just
I
kidding.
will take. I will take
Your
immediately a snap.
A snap powder.
Some snap powder and heal myself.
Okay. So you know, as that poison begins to sit in, you're like, need
Nope,
something to
not that
bump
shit.
it up. And you're like, woo, yeah. And you feel
Hell yeah!
you don't feel poison.
Ah! Woo! That's the best kind of powder. Woo!
But in the chest there is a wing sprout. Comes two.
Wing sprout.
WINGSPROUT, all one word.
Times 2. Okay.
These should all be actual items that you can look up as well. So you can either go to the loot section of the rulebook or search it in your equipment tab in Demiplane.
Found it.
A major health potion.
Whoa.
A feather bone.
A feather bone.
And that's it in that one.
I look for a. I tap my fist on the bottom of the chest to make sure there's no double lid or double.
You do it and it's not hollow. And reaching in, you get the sense of depth that the bottom is even with the floor.
Good.
After seeing the little puff of poison that Az encountered upon opening his, I would like to take precautions and try to open mine without being steamed in the face with poison.
How do you begin to do this?
Oh, actually, I got you. No, that's not the one. Okay, here we go. I would like to move all of the chest to one side.
Sam was
So,
like, wouldn't it be easier if we just walked to the other side?
Okay, bruh. Actually, you know what? No, y'all can
That's
stay there and
lame.
get poisoned. Y'all stay there and get poisoned then.
Samlin been done backed up. He's like, man.
So I am going to use Magic Hand.
Okay.
You conjure a magical hand with the same size and strength as your own within far range. And I would like to use the Magic Hand to open the chest.
I grab Samlin and I close it. I'm hiding behind everybody.
Which one are you hitting first?
The one to the bottom, to the right of the one that Az did. We'll just do it counterclockwise.
Got you. So that one, the hand lifts up, and a puff comes out of that.
Perfect.
I'm gonna start breathing in the room to try and disperse it. Even though I don't breathe.
In doing that, you accidentally inhale more. All right.
Then we'll do the next one on the right.
The next one, the
right.
hand reaches down, and it cannot open it. That one appears to be locked.
Okay. And then I'll try to open the far right one.
The far right one, as the hand touches it, you see a flash. How far away? But all three of you are within close range.
Son of a bitch. We should have moved the chest. I'm just saying.
This one, as the hand touches it, it triggers something within. As a bolts of electricity shoot off of it. Make agility reaction rolls for it. And this is, you use 2d12.
Seven and 4. 11.
That's enough. 14 plus.
I crit.
Nice. 14 plus 3. And you added your
17.
agility, right, Tuglo? Oh, you
Yeah.
have no.
I don't have any. So I just got 11.
11, 19, crit. As in Samlin, you're able to jump out of the way, but Tuglo, you are struck by this bolt. And
Beautiful.
It just does a stress.
Okay.
It is not super high powered. And, maybe if you were closer it would have been.
Perfect.
But you kind of,
Good.
Tuglo basically gets tased and kind of like falls down and is like, oh fuck, But other than that, you're okay.
Okay.
But that one is not open.
Oh, the one on the right?
Right.
So we have 2 that are not open.
2 that are not open. You're not sure if it's because it was locked. The last one because it was locked, or if the hand didn't get to finish. It's what it was doing before it was attacked, which I don't think it can be dispelled unless you...
Yeah, it's up
Yeah,
to me, I
it's-
think, to
right.
just take it off. Turn it off.
So you can literally use the hand and try to open it again.
I mean, after seeing that, I'm gonna go out of the room.
I think you have to see the hand to control it,
Oh, okay.
is what I would say.
Alright, here, how about there?
Okay. So the
And
hand,
then...
Salmon looks over at you guys and he's like, pussies. Use the hand. And
on the far right one with the electric one.
this time it doesn't activate. It seems like the trap has been activated. But
Okay.
the hand goes and it does not open. It is
Doesn't
locked.
open. Huh.
The 2 are open. Already checked 1.
I'm gonna see what's in this one, in the open one.
Okay, let me do this just so we know that one's good. In this
As I
one,
see me slow going to open the chest, I assume everything is good, and I go and I try open the third one.
okay, give me 1 second. In the second one, you find a blinding orb.
Oh, that sounds lit. Okay.
An elusive amulet. Let me know.
Wow. Yes.
Paragon's chain. If I remember right, kind of mechanical thing, like a brutal,
Yes.
one of those kind of little.
It's as a downtime move, you can meditate on an ideal principle you hold dear. Focus your will into this chain. Once per long rest, you can spend a hope to roll a d20 as your hope die for rolls that directly align with that principle.
It's the Orderborn feat, basically.
Heard.
But you
Okay.
only do it once, and you have 1 thing.
Right.
And then Varric leaves 2 doses.
Oh, yes. Yeah, buddy. All right.
All right, as you can make a finesse roll to attempt to open the lock.
I'll spend a hope to use my steady hands.
Okay. Reach into your pack and pull out some like small metal bits left over from you working on your big boy gun, and you start digging in there.
Do I use mechanical knowledge? Too many hopes. One is enough.
So you can, if you want to stack it up, you can.
Yeah, but 20
Quitty, hope or fear.
with hope.
Nice. Take your hope. You unlock it, and with the 20, I'll say, as you begin to open it up, you see like this little wire in the back. Like as you begin to pull it up, you see like a wire, and as it it gets pulled tight, you stop, and you like kind of reach in with the pick and you just kind of unloop the wire, and then you open it up, and there's like a little capsule there that looks like it was attached to the rope, and you assume that's how they shoot out the BS.
Poison.
Right.
Mm.
So you manage to undo
You know what?
that,
I'm gonna
you open it up.
I'm gonna end on. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
So you just open it up and it's open now.
Okay. I'm gonna grab that little cap of poison.
Okay. Make a finesse roll for me to see if you can get it off the box without messing it up.
Oh, no, I'm definitely moving away. Not gonna have any of that.
12
12 with
feet.
fear. Ooh, I'm gonna take another fear. Though there's a couple of close calls where you have your dagger and it's like the tip almost like goes too deep into this little metal cylinder, you do manage to get it free.
Nice.
And just say it's a poisoning pack, or
Capsule of poison. Yeah.
Sure.
I can just throw it at someone and it breaks and poof.
Yeah, sure. You can put it on a weapon or something.
Interesting. And then I look into the chest.
In this chest, there is a scroll of, it's a rolled up replication parchment. An improved arcane shard. And a vial of blood of the Yorgi.
Oh,
The Yorgi.
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 That is a item, so you should just be able to pull it up.
Okay.
That does. Ooh. You can drink this blood to disappear from where you are and immediately reappear at a point you can see within very far range. It's basically a teleport in a vial. That's cool.
to a place that you've been to?
No, it's just like a blink. Somewhere you can see in very far range.
Oh, that's sick.
Like what Samlin can do.
Is it one-time use?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Arcane Shine is like a grenade. That's nice.
I would like to inspect
very nice.
the last chest.
Make a roll. Either make it a knowledge roll. Because you're just inspecting, right?
Yeah, just trying to figure out how to open
Well,
it.
hold on, don't roll. Because you already know what you would learn. It's locked. And it doesn't seem like the spell is going to go off again anytime soon.
Okay.
So if you want to roll,
said
you
it's
can roll
locked.
to try to unlock it.
Can I cast Wild Flame on the lock to try to just break it?
Sure.
What is that? So 19 plus 6. 25 with fear.
Take the fear. And you just kind of grip the lock, or like it's not a padlock, it's like built into the chest. You like place your hand on it, and you just concentrate that fire. And after several, 30 seconds or so, like it's starting to hurt your hand, pull it away, and it's just like glowing red hot. And you, what are you doing?
Like to see if it opens now.
All right, as you open it up, you're and another cloud comes out.
Son of a bitch.
You are poisoned.
Actually, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, probably gonna heal second in. So
Yes, exactly.
you are poisoned.
Mm.
You, I forgot what the penalty is. Oh, you're at disadvantage until you clear a hit point.
Yes.
But after that, you get that, wave it out of the way and kind of, no big deal.
Right.
You look in there and there is
And
a ring of resistance.
Ooh, okay. Wow.
it's like the One Ring.
Another phoenix feather.
Oh,
that's so good.
That's really good.
And 3 uses of mythic dust.
You can apply this dust to your weapon that deals magic damage to add a d12 to your next damage roll with that weapon. Wow. I think you use a fist, or do you use gauntlets, Semlin?
Samlin uses hand rune.
So they could apply this.
They could apply to your scepter. Too.
Right. And then as I think just as physical, right?
They as a spear has 2 ends. One does physical, one does magic.
Ooh.
So he's kind of versatile with this type.
Heard. Okay, cool. We'll, separate all this later.
Okay.
We all have one phoenix feather, right?
At the very least.
I think so.
You have.
Because you found
Okay.
y'all have 4 total as a group.
Okay. And then saw some snap. Yeah, I'm gonna use this snap powder to heal and clear stress.
So you heal and mark a stress.
Huh?
You heal and mark a stress.
Oh, is that what that was?
Snap powder is like you take a penalty to gain something. It's essentially like a drug.
Oh,
So there's a drawback to it.
That's fine.
But it's worth it to clear the poison.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you kind of gather these supplies. Trying to be as thorough as you can while still keeping in mind that you have work to do. And you all peer down into this dark staircase, and you think you catch just a glimmer of torchlight in the distance. And that is where we'll pick up next week.
Holy shit. That's
The
crazy.
second floor.
Yep. Only 5
Oh.
more after that.
Oh God.
I'm just kidding. That would just be like 10 sessions of dungeon crawling.
That would be crazy.
Well, very, very nice.
Very
Dude,
good.
that was some hey, that was some good combat for me, I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna end the regular video here. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube, follow on Twitch, follow and sub on Kick, follow Tuglow on YouTube, follow Tuglow on Twitch. In our channels, you will catch Baguette hanging out sometimes. But thank you for watching. We hope to see you next week. Peace.
Take care, fellas.
Peace.